Okay, today I'm gonna play corridor server game with help of Nexian that's gonna play the role of a target, or yeah. And we're gonna be playing this Corridor 7, the CD version. And it's absolutely precious little game. The multiplayer is brilliant. It has quite some interesting ideas that I didn't really see in other multiplayer games, and some are hilarious, not totally useful, but fun. So yeah, game was released like 2-3 months after the dawn, and the CD version was released half a year after. And it includes multiplayer. The manual was saying it has 10 levels, but we're gonna be playing 8. I'm not sure if I missed the last 2 levels or they're not in there, not entirely sure. You can play up to 12 people. Of course, I don't have enough friends to test if it's possible, if it works smoothly, but let's believe it. And yeah, okay. Let's put it back here nicely. We are playing it over DOSBox with the LAN connection, and yeah, there's not much to say about it. So it's like one of the first games with network multiplayer out there, and of course they didn't get everything perfect on the first try, but it's quite interesting what they were doing. Okay, we can start slowly. Okay, we go into the network and we can pick up few characters. Each of the character has a bit different stats, faster, slower, different health, and aliens can change their shape, which is also a pretty brilliant idea, because if you're playing the alien and you stand still, you're changing the standing graphic to some object. So you can either be a chair, the file case, plant, or a barrel. I think you're gonna play the barrel to show that. It's a pretty hilarious idea. The multiplayer maps don't have so many of those objects, so you can't hide that well, but I still appreciate the idea. Okay, let's go for the Space Marine. Okay, hopefully we're gonna see Nexian soon somewhere running around. And yeah, touching this is gonna hurt. It's not so well optimized for a multiplayer. If you pick up an item, from what I noticed, it... Ha! There are no 2 barrels so close to each other. Asshole. So yeah, that was the alien barrel. What was I talking about now first? Did you just kill yourself? Are you changing the enemy to fuck me up? Okay, I have no idea what he's doing. What was I talking about? Oh, right. The game is not so optimized for a multiplayer, so if you pick up the item, I think it doesn't respawn. So if you pick up the weapon, armor, it's not gonna be back there again. So if you stay too long for on one map, you're eventually gonna run out of the fun stuff. But the enemies are dropping after death their weapon they were holding. You can also drop mines, and I'm not sure if that sound that I just heard was him dropping up. So, as I said, they are 8, possible 10, probably 8 levels. In the first level there is a locked red door. I have no idea if we can open it. Where the fuck did he go? To end the level, you don't have so much controls like in usual multiplayer games where you can type it in the console or options or anything. You need to find the switch to end the level, just like now, and you're sent to the next level. So this is also a bit unusual for a multiplayer game to have it like this. If one of the I'm doing better than last time. I am not entirely sure how he just did this, that he was running around as a barrel. I assume that... I am not moving now, I only press the run button, and it's... if I just press the... Okay, looks like he exited the level. If I just press the shift button, I'm getting tracked forward. I'm not really walking now. So I think he was doing such sliding with that style. I just had a message, movement on level 51. This is another brilliant thing of this game. It's really hard to desynchronize it. Usually if you're playing such old games in DOS, we had it in Blood, for example, multiplayer. If something happens, some lag even, the game's getting desynchronized. The players, yeah, simply desynchronization. And here it's really hard to achieve that. He just left the game, reconnected, and is back on level 51. 51 is the first multiplayer level. I'm on level 52, because he pressed the button and it sent us both. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it correctly, or rather in easy way. If both players are on a level and press the switch to go to the next level, both of them get sent to the next level. So now I'm on level 52. He disconnected, reconnected, and was back on level 51. And he changed a character. I guess he went for something stronger. So, because he disconnected, he had to come back to the right level to find me, and I was on the level 52, so he had to find the switch and join me in the next level. And meanwhile, I could see the message that there's a movement on level 51, so the game was actually prepared for it, that it was probably intended that way. Which is kinda incredible. That was also a little bit too big to play maybe in 2 people, but I assume it's mainly because you can play up to 12 people. So then it would be probably a bit less annoying to run through the whole corridors. Okay, I should probably show how I can get health back, because I didn't do that yet. Health is actually, and also ammo, hidden on the places on the walls, like here. And we can open the thing and grab it, which is also kind of a neat feature compared to the Wolfenstein. I am not sure if there are secrets. Multiplayer, I am not sure. I was looking for some but didn't find anything eventually. And this is how we get Emma. Well, the long corridors also make it easier to dodge the projectiles, while the hit scan weapons are, yeah, having quite an advantage there. Okay, looks like I can't take too many hits of this. Okay, how about I end the level now, if I... never mind. I wanted to do that. Okay, what do we have here? I'm gonna try to put some mines. Oops, okay. Mine systems. Oh, I don't have any. How do I get mines? Okay, the key I pressed by accident. Let's do it again. The game have 3 vision modes. The standard normal one, human vision. This is the yeah, night vision. And we also have heat vision. You can find some of the stuff is easier visible. I think enemies not necessarily. Huh. But you can find some hidden stuff like this. I think it was already in previous levels, so I don't think I can show it again. But there were some traps, I'm not sure how to call it, that were taking the health away if you stepped on them, but you couldn't see them in this vision. You had to use the visor for that. Where the hell did he... Okay, this should be the room to press the... Yeah, I can end the level now. No, fuck off, I wanna end it! Ha! Oh, another thing that is not so optimized for the multiplayer that you can notice is that I can see my score, the kills, how much I get, but I don't see how many times I died, so I don't know what's his score. Oh, I think we also have a map, in case. I'll let it there for a while. Looks like I can't see the enemy on the map, so it's not really gonna be helpful that much. I think he just killed himself. Why you keep killing yourself? I also don't see a message if if he kills himself, or probably if he would get killed by another player. So yeah, some menu to check the player list, and scores would be not too bad. Except the deathmatch, there is also option for a team play. I guess it's a team deathmatch if I remember right. And the teams are the species you choose to be. So if you want to be in the same team, you should pick up the same model or species. I'm not sure if it's separated on the aliens and humans. I need to check that. Oh god, no. This is the teleport level. I actually had quite hilarious trouble playing it on the other laptop. I couldn't get out of the teleport, but it seems to be working here well. So yeah, game has teleports. Shit. I should get some health probably. Also, you don't really see if you're hurting the enemy. It's not that visible or hearable or anything. Okay, it happens again. Some little feedback that you actually attack your opponent would be nice. I guess it's not working. Oh, the... Oh, okay, this is a bit easy to kill him for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with devs. Maybe he's playing with the options, because apparently that's also another thing that it's not too optimized for the multiplayer. Usually it should be like if you're going to the game menu that the game stops for you for the moment or something, but instead here you die, and yeah, other players see you dying. If you come back to the game, you respawn. Which is not bad solution, but I'm not sure if you're losing points that way or something. I think not. But changing the options menu and so on, it looks just like a suicide. I don't know where is he. Okay, this is level 57, so 7th. What do you mean movement detected? I think someone changed character again. Okay. So if he changed the character or restored the game or something, he needs to start from level 51, so level 1, and come all the way back to me here. So if you think about it, that the game supports up to 12 players. All 12 players can be... Okay, changed. All players, 12 of them, can be scattered around 8... Fuck, that one was fast. Can be scattered around the multiplayer levels, all over them. So you can have some players on level 1, some on level 2, depending how much people disconnect and reconnect. Which is pretty interesting solution to the desynchronization. I start to suspect he don't see me or something. I know that sound, he's planting mines. And that was a mine. Screw you! Do I also have mines? I'm not sure now. We'll check in a moment. But the mines are only visible where they're planted for the person who planted them. So I think they're absolutely invisible for me. Which is an asshole move. To put it directly in front of the level end. Oh, come on. Let me go. Why I don't have mines? I'm not sure where... Really? You know, in the previous run I managed to find some mines, but at the moment I have no idea where they could be to pick up. There's a chance he also grabbed all of them. Oh my god, that one is too fast! Bullshit. Okay, so this should be the last level. Wait, what? Okay, I think I get stuck in the teleporter if I run into it. So shouldn't run too fast into the teleporter or you get stuck on it. I guess it's fucking up the coordinates of where the player is, like pushing it a bit too much. And then when you get teleported away, the game still thinks you're on the... you wanna teleport again. Nice feature is that you don't have a you can walk through the enemies. You don't get stuck on them. Which I really appreciate because it can be really pain in the ass. Still, where do I find the mines? Ouch. Okay, let's not loop again. And I think that should be most of it. Maybe next time I will make some own levels. Check out some things that can come up with. Okay, that was stupid death. And maybe with that I can finish for this time. As I said, I think I showed all, I said all. Probably forgot something, but the most stuff should be covered up. It's a really fun game, and some ideas are, let's say it, creative. I think that's a good word. And as for a game that was, yeah, one of the first network games, of course it's not perfect and they could have done some things better, but for what it is, it's fun. Okay, my score is 32. I would ask what's his score, but it's kind of pointless because he was reconnecting a few times, so... Or maybe? What's your score? I think he doesn't hear me. Okay. Oh well.